First on 4, an 18-year-old drowning victim identified as a student at PSG North. Rescue crews say dangerous rip currents contributed to his death after he saved 2 others on South Padre Island. Action 4's Valeria Aponte is there with more.
Marcy, indeed, a tragedy occurred here in South Padre Island Beach Sunday when 18-year-old Jesus Eduardo Moreno drowned after rescuing 2 of his siblings. But today officials are saying the beach isn't dangerous. As common as the waves themselves, they are invisible killers that can drag a person to their deaths in a matter of minutes.
They can be very dangerous if you're not a strong swimmer and if you're not familiar with the beaches. If you're not prepared for it, it can take you by surprise. It can cause you to try to swim against the current and therefore getting exhausted and drowning.
South Padre Island Fire Chief Marcus Smith is talking about rip currents. Chief Smith says 18-year-old Jesus Eduardo Moreno was killed Sunday afternoon after saving family members caught up in one. Firefighters say Jesus risked his life to save his own brother and sister, but he didn't make it out alive.
One of the problems with going swimming with friends that you aren't real sure of their swimming ability, if they get into trouble and you go out to attempt to save them, oftentimes that will result in more than one fatality.
Rob Nixon, the chairman of the Surf Writers Foundation of South Texas, agrees. A surfer for over 20 years. His best advice is knowing what to do if caught in a rip current.
They panic and they start trying to swim immediately back to shore. If you happen to be caught in a rip current and you find yourself being swept out away from the island, from the beach, the best thing to do is stay calm, of course, and swim parallel to the beach.
Another piece of advice, don't swim alone. And if you see someone in danger, don't go out to rescue them. Keep them calm and try to get them a floating device. Officials say that staying calm can save your life. For now, in South Padre Island, Valeria Ponte, Action 4 News.
Moreno was a junior at PSG North High School. Right now, grief counselors are available for students and staff. Moreno was also an employee at the McDonald's off Trenton and 281 in Edinburgh. He's being remembered as a hard worker who was working to help his family make ends meet.